pump and tank 92, pump and tank 94, car 90, structure fire 6223, second line road south. Time is 20:30.
Need tank 83 of a possible structure fire in district 94. Tanker only 8%.
Dispatch tank 83 is in, page that in.
That was available as well for him.
Insurance responding.
6223 second line road south between Carson B Road and Felon Road east. Channel 71 for the call.
B and Felon Road east with pump and motor 47, tank 83, pump and tank 92, pump and tank 94. 83 is currently responding. You have 9 from 92 and 9 from 94. Report is a fire inside the structure. At this time, it seems like the farmhouse has been converted into 3 separate units. It is a long laneway, approximately 630 meters.
630, thank you much.
It's 48 kilometers an hour, with gusts up to 72 km.
If you give me the tank and just map me out my water supply, I'm thinking I go in the cars. I just don't know which one's closest. Cars are managed.
One's going to be unlimited fill site at the end of Old Wellington Street.
Let's, we got multiple calls on this night? To that water supply. Thank you much.
Responding. Car 90 dispatch.
That's it.
Pump in to the water fill site. You currently have 3 on the call, or would you like an additional pump as well?
Let's have an additional pump, please.
Message received. You'll be getting pump 37.
Units?
Responding, station, all units responding. 6223 second line road south. Be advised, this is a long laneway. Long laneway, approximately 630 meters. Again, 630 meter laneway.
I'm going to get you to set up and drive right in and start laying your hose in. I might have to get you to get or to be water supply right off the bat. If it turns out to be anything, the 600 meter lay is going to be a long one. Anything on the horizon? Are you calling for me?
On the south side of the laneway, if we've been there, this call.
190 has been in a working fire at this time. Flames are visible now through the roof. Reportedly, everybody out. It's a fairly sizable home that's been divided into 3 separate apartments. Call me on channel 71, sir.
Thank you. It looks like pump 47 is just coming down the lane, too, so you can coordinate with him. Pump 47, Carnati.
Go ahead, Carnati.
Maybe they can wait for you to lead in, and then they can follow you along with the area. Dispatch, car 90, with the working fire and the long laneway, let's add two extra tanks.
Yes, ladder, 47. Are you going to want us up there?
I think they could go at it and see if he can make it up there with all the, I don't know what the situation is with room, but if it's all possible, yeah, please.
When you're rolling in.
We'll look at a stage back here and see if you get the aerial in before the tank 92 pulls in.
Okay, Mr. Steve, there is a pretty heavy tree here. There's some pretty low branches coming in here.
94, go ahead.
90, pump 37. I'll be able to get in here. They'll have to take their time, though. There is some low branches coming in.
Please start if you can start making your way laneway. I would appreciate that. Followed by tank 92 and 83. Both tankers, if you can coordinate your hose lays, that would be fantastic.
Make our way up on laneway. Pump 47. Should we back in or drive it? A long laneway.
Before want me to respond? Tank 92 is this tank 83. We'll go ahead and start to lay. Just wait here. We'll let you know if we take it. Tanker 94, yeah, go ahead and respond, please. Dispatch, car 90, I've also got the reserve tanker 94, 790530, I do believe, or, yeah, I do believe that's it. Responding.
Yeah, pump 94.
Hi to the laneway, what is it?
41.
Number 41 Avenue on road, 6223 second line from working fire. Call is on someone. 5 on the air going to 44 for cover off. You can switch to 41.
And this is pump 94.
All tankers responding. Please switch over to 6-1. I'll be monitoring that now. The water supply pump will be on the north side of the road.
84.
Or car 90. Go ahead, sir. I'm not on scene yet. 47 is trying to set things up.
Message received. Check line command. Pump 94. Would you like us to set up phase 3 at the end of the laneway?
Just flash.
Pulling in now. I'll be up, is there enough room for myself up there, Cap? You're going to pull off just as you get to the barn. There's lots of acres here for dogs.
Be advised, Robinson at water here.
Go ahead, Chief.
Flying 6223 second line road. Oregon Fire.
UTVs, please. We're going to need it for transport up and down the road.
That's something here we can, we can roll the brush truck here on the left side.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Let's finish this way. Yeah, you got the tankers just rolling in. We got to make up the other, stretch.
You're ready to the fill site. Okay, actually have you come to see you. We have 94 now, water fill.
Sorry, this part, where did you want me to go?
Scene, please. Come to the scene.
What was the part in 1094? And we spoke face to face with the owner. Everyone is out of the structure. All clear on the structure.
Yes, Steve, I did talk to one of the occupants walking down the street, and I concur we have all clear on the structure. If that's going on, he's on location. I will take second line command. Pump 47 will be fire control.
Thank you.
Come on. I'm going to use you to plug right into the manifold. I'll need to help with hooking up the moles here. Good. That's match 44.
40, go ahead.
With that call, it's working fire. They're going to need the gear trailer also. Tower 37. I have it on location. There's no more room up there for you and tankers. If you can just park on the side of the road there and make your way up. We're still trying to finish off this way. And maybe you can assist with that first.
Sir, Chief, repeat the last part. Assist with.
In. So if you can assist the crews with that, and then make your way all the way in.
If you're there, in order to hook in up there, do you want them to finish the lay, or do you want them to lay in between the hook up at the road?
I believe we need to finish off the lay halfway down and bring bring 1092 all the way up to the scene.
37 copies. Assist you with the lay. 3-man power up.
Tanker 83, have you got the supply line connected to 47 yet? Tanker coming right up behind you, probably in about 3 minutes. If not, second line connect.
Amen.
Legacy build, fully involved. We're on a defensive attack. 47.
Switching from CFRA, we will need our dedicated water supply.
For phase 3 on the road, I've got 2 tankers coming up when we finish the lake and help supply. Once we have that set up and extra tankers on the road, we should be able to set you up.
On your location now.
Show tank, reserve tank 94 on thing. Or 6-1, please, 6-1.
With 50 with water supply. That's the scene on the south side of the road. I'll let you go ahead and go up and assist with the fire attack, please.
Room for 60. Is there enough room for my vehicle up there, or shall I park out on the road?
Up here for you. You have to wait till that secondary tank is finished.
47 operators is power control.
11 was a passerby, saw what she believed to be a transformer earthing or sparking. I couldn't give a full description or a better location other than Preston and Prince of Wales area.
Copy. I believe we're on location. I'll give you an update in a second.
Figure 83 from Pump 47 operator. I'll need more pressure, please.
Coach, you're going to have enough to finish that later, or you need to hand on some high ball off of Pump 47.
Both? I take it you're towing the trailer? Not for that. I'll let you do the call. It's on channel 71. And, again, it's 6223 Second Line Road.
Just park on the road right now. Speed with the vehicle. I got a long lane. We're balancing a long lane. Wait.
Sorry, we're on the road.
147 operator, can we more pressure on the number 6 line, please?
Second line. I just increased my pressure to get out of that look. Something anyone's coming up from the be there in 30 seconds. Order right now. Fire control. Fire control. Man, I'm going to give you both tankers of water. Your pump must be phase 3 set up. And charge back the aerial. And we can do an aerial.
Just have water down. I have a full tank of water on board.
Use hopefully there won't be an interruption. I'll tell you in a sec. Here's the fly on pump tank 83. Give me about a minute. You go, please. Pump tank 91 will get you to come ahead up and dump into the porta tank, please.
You want water again?
And this is fire control. Hydro coming to this location yet?
Dispatch, Hydro was cleared at the onset of the working fire.
You're set to go. Supply that high wall up to the scene, please. Command, water supply, go ahead.
Please.
Pick up the driver, car 40 to come back and pick up the spare.
Bye. I go from the road.
Command, rush truck 93.
Control. We have one occupant from the house.
Yeah, I just sent him your way. He's barefoot. If we can get him some assistance, have a firefighter. He's just starting to walk up towards the ladder now. He's barefoot and needs assistance. Pump 47, power 37, charge number 8.
Bring your crew forward to be by accountability and assist with UTV operations. Please. Water supply inside tank 92 is empty. It's now backing at the seat. The phase 3 coming.
Thank you. Make sure you're on board full.
You going to be charged?
Pump 47, here comes your eyeball line from the road.
47, can we get that number 6 hand line charge, please?
You charge?
Second line command, this is Air Tender 41 on location.
Tanker should be able to make it up.
The tanker, I'll come up the laneway.
Supply command. You is on its way in. How you doing on the porta tanks? I'd like to start aerial ops. The fire control command. Whenever you want, we can start aerial ops.
60, we do have explosions on side 3 with the wind driven, so we have a line setting up at that time. It is not charged.
Okay, 47, your phase 3 line on the opposite side is charged. You can shut the supply line down with the tanker and start your aerial ops if you wish.
Owners at the road, they indicate that they have 3 tenants that should be inside the building or around your area.
9:30.
47, you ready for water?
Our ladder's opening up now. Yeah, we're just going to receive water. Sorry. That's just
Command 30. We have to order 2 or I'm at 3 on the road here.
All units are going to have to wait until that tanker rocks in, and then you should be able to go.
Okay.
You're looking for us? Your vision based on side 3. If we can locate the keys for this, we can move it out of the way and remove this exposure.
Control, the keys to those vehicles are all in the back, the fully evolved side of the house. I don't know if you're going to be able to get to it.
See if it's the standard and push it out of the way. And fire control. That is fire control. Side 3 is partial collapse now. The roof has come in and wall is partial collapse. So we're going to have no firefighters on side 3. We're just hitting from the corners.
Yeah, message, we are ready for aerial ops whenever you want to get it going. Let it go.
Rescue 282 10. If that tanker's cleared the laneway, could you guys make your way up here so we can set up lane?
Please confirm that I have unlimited water supply hooked up so I can refill tank 80.
Second line command dispatch.
Not a face-to-face with safety. Decided we're going to tape off side 3 so there's no access to that side.
Yes, sir.
Second line command dispatch.
Sorry, my friend. Okay. Affirmative.
Actually, we'll send the pages out. Agent applied was also applied upon 47's arrival.
Ottawa Fire has a scene here.
Scene is there. Continuing on.
Yesterday, you can switch to channel 8 one.
Tanker 83.
Perfect. Anyone, message received. Quarter, you said, right? That's affirmative. I'm between a quarter and a half.
Command from Pump 47 operator. Starting a relay pump somewhere halfway down the line. I don't have enough pressure to supply the ladders or the tanker at this time. And I barely have enough pressure for the blitz fire and the 2 lines that are open right now.
Blitz fire and use 265. That should be sufficient. Just off that for fire control. Fire control command. Fire control command. Check your hose lines. We got too much flow. I don't want to commit relay pump in the middle because I don't think it's going to do that much good. You can kind of control your line to 600-700 gallons a minute. After that, we're going to be having to hook up that relay pump in the middle just because of the length. I'd rather not though.
Embers, we do have small little spot fires beyond the premises, behind the shed down at this point. We're going to have in the line back here as well. If we can have a crew come to side 3, and maybe you just bring some flails.
Up here, we have 2 UTVs going as well. I think 93 has their enforcer going as well. I'll double check. First truck 93, UTV 93, if you can have your enforcer kit, flails, and some backpacks, and go to site 3. You'll hook up with fire control, and we have some spot fires on the ground.
There's up with 8210. He's on side 3. He's just walking the premises looking for burn areas right now. Vehicle 46.
Water supply, is there any chance of boosting any more pressure and some downage up the high vault? If not, we're going to have to break down somewhere halfway and put a relay pump in, which I'd rather not, but if they're not putting the flow up here, I need some extra juice.
Plan A doesn't work in the next 5 minutes. We'll try that out. But side 4 to swap out, power 47.
Rescue 82, this is 82 parking. Are you in the laneway yet? Hold up, as you're on the line, LC. I can't get in right now.
Fire control, kind of late. That's fire control. So right now it's power 37. They're on side 4. They're low on air and need to be swapped out. If they're going to pump tank 93, you're relieving low as time.
Good evening, Chief. We're on location. I'm going to sneak up the road. Just call us on 8210, 8220. Or else.
Supply from tank control.
I call Matter 47 first.
Alright, line.
Fly. We made a few adjustments down here. How do things seem now?
My water supply will be interrupted. Good right now. We've made some changes up here as well, and we have good water.
Water flows. Thank you. Straight flow.
Water supply from tank 94.
We are now in area wants 1 3/8 set smooth bowl, so we should be around 400 to 500 gallons a minute. I hope you can sustain that.
Control. Fire control. Good. What's your situation up there? How many do you have in EQ and how many have you sent this way?
About 5 minutes ago, one's just leaving now and one has just arrived.
Right a little bit and a little bit lower. That's the approach from the north and drive south. Right.
Yeah, I'll let safety know as well.
Yeah, water supply. Water supply. Good. In the same direction. That's the rule. You just for me, there's no other sources of power.
Rescue 82 when you get on scene, if you can, find a spot on the laneway at the front and hit the scene some lighting, please. Thank you much.
Water supply. Since your last one pull up, can you give me a numbers on how many people are in queue up there? 4 behind me. No one else on scene now. That's on scene 4 heading in the southbound direction. We do have 2 and another crew monitoring the display out the back for wind blown embers.
Yeah, message received. I'm going to start releasing some urban crews and backfill them with some rural crews. I want to get some of the vehicles back into the city.
Okay, cool.
Command, I'm going to release RIT 144. Can you supply 4 members to take up their position, please?
Yeah, message received.
53.
It's read on location of station 91. Would you like us to switch to 71 or stay on 51?
We do want 51 in case they need to requeue so we don't interrupt, but definitely monitor 71 in case you need it.
Yeah, tank 91 replacing 34. Control accountability. Rescue 82 is going to bring your lights. Tiger class is going to pull off, please. Water fill, water supply.
Water supply from tank 94.
They just pulled out in the left. Those are your right lane right now. Safe. I want you to go ahead up here and you just want to stage a little closer.
On 21 to the call for you.
37. Command.
46, cut.
This switch to a different channel.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm going to clear you. Thank you for finishing up that late for us. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Bree.
Command, is there a Uber UTV kicking around that we can get the 37 crew whip back so they don't have to leg it?
Coming up the laneway right now. I think picking them up.
Go ATV 93. What's the location of the crew that required a ride out?
I think I saw you picking them up. That's fire.
So dispatch, go ahead.
EMS at basin.
That's received. Command Econ 21.
Go ahead, Econ 21. We've just been cleared by EMS.
Message received. We're clear as well. Squad 53, go ahead, sir.
3 on location.
Squad 31.
And safety fire crews at the main entrance to GA. On this unless you get there first.
On my way.
Yes, we'll be a few minutes here, just getting cleaned up. I'll let you know when we're back in service.
Sure, 10 dispatch. This is for alarms at the GEO. Security on site will meet the crews at the main entrance to it. You're going to pump tower 35 and pump 56 with you on the call. At this time, it's unknown cause for the alarms.
I will stage at the road.
We get the road for now. I'll see if I got a parking spot up here for them.
Message received.
Dispatch.
We have a multi-story hospital complex. Nothing visible from side 1. I do have security warning for us up front. I will be myself and investigating.
Further. Go ahead, man.
We are clear of this call. First, we can remain back in service.
You clear back in service.
To confirm it's a faulty detector, we can cancel the backup. Pump 35 will handle this.
Staff, with staff, confirm faulty detector, clearing the backup. Card 10 copy.
Just share some copy. I'm returning the one with
Tower 35 and pump 56 from command. You can clear. Thank you.
just returning on 5 1. Tower 35 copies. Fair return. 47. Fire control. Shut down. We're going to go back to hand lines for a little bit and see how that goes.
Returning on 3-1 in commission.
We have Tower 33 number off. Just let us know when you close to the district and we'll set them all.
Command, we're going to be working our way back to Station 44. We'll be in commission.
Thank you, anyone.
Command, go ahead.
Chief, the piece of heavy equipment is on location. He's going to have to drop at the end of the lane and then walk the shovel all the way in.
Up the lane width without damaging the high wall, or is he going to come up the south side through the field?
Just met him on the roadway, and he said he'll stop at the end and figure it out.
Okay, that's what you see. Let me know, and we'll get our crews ready from here. Thanks much.
Just for a couple of minutes and see how we progress.
That's just confirm you heard the information. The heavy equipment is on scene. Thank you much, sir.
Some of the vehicles and here.
Yeah, I was thinking if he comes up and we shut all these lines, we can do a face-to-face with him first control, and then we can do the game plan on what we can move. Meet with fire control, and we can do a game plan with it.
6-gear trailer and 53-gear trailer here. Do you need both?
Negative. Sorry, I thought you were by yourself just in the squad. 53, I'll tell you what, how about you, Claire? And Claire 30 DOA information for victim assistance. Do you know if they are heading this way?
From my understanding, due to COVID, they are no longer sending volunteers on site. So Car 30 is coordinated with them for the appropriate information, and yes, we'll be in touch with people who need their services.
Okay, no, I just wanted to make sure if they were coming up here to leave the platform, if they are not. That's what you think.
153.
What?
Can we get by driving through that end? Yeah, the gear trailer. That's a good question. You have 2 more tankers to dump, and there's not flowing much water, so it might be quicker for you to go all the way around, or you can pull up here and stage behind tank 92. You're leaving. I would just turn around. Sorry.
Yeah, we have a trailer. I was just wondering if there's room around that end to go around.
3 is 4. So I'm going to try to locate exactly where you are and see what your situation is.
Affirmative.
That's where you were, 53. Yeah, you probably best go back up somewhere safe to turn around for it, because it's probably longer than backing up and everything.
Start breaking down and picking up your red equipment and make room for the heavy equipment coming in, please. I need all that area cleared in.
For you, 186 T-Rock Drive, cross streets of Brunskill Way and Torbeck Avenue. Burning odor inside of the home at this time. You're going with pump 41, ladder 42, pump 42, and pump 46. 41, here we go. Guard, my serious partners, thank you.
Second location at Shield. I'll be sent from command investigation.
Alarm company still receiving signals this time.
Dispatch. Right, so here, can you provide command?
Hi, command.
Nothing visible from sides 1 and 2. Pump 42 will be T-Rock then.
Wait, 2 other channels talking. Say again, please.
32 is on location. We're returning to Station 25 on 2. Just remain stage for the time being. I'm on location. Let me know when you have an update. I'll listen to it.
33 dispatch.
Enter station.
Yes, received.
It's T-Rock man. The crew's inside there just talking to the homeowner. Haven't found anything. They're just taking up and around.
Control.
Ladder 42, operator, go ahead. Got one yet? 260 is complete, Chief.
1.
Ready to go.
The highway operator right now.
Water supply, command. We're going to start knocking it in probably in 5-10 minutes. Can you update how many tanks and livery going through so far?
Let me do the math and get back to you. Water supply?
Pump 42, T-Rock man.
Yeah, we have a
Very, very slight odor. And here we're trying to track it down. We can't, as of yet. Just raging.
To support the whole operator.
Perfect. With the tankers we have in the queue here, we've had no issues with aerial operators so far.
Received, Chief. Pump 41, pump 46. I see you've cleared yourself. Thank you.
Yeah, I see. Pump 37, command. You're more than welcome to clear. Thank you very much for all your assistance.
Draw from excavator operation for fire control.
400 Stewart, apartment 1411. Ring code is going to be 0025, crossing to Charlotte. Trying to investigate. Caller's worried that her dining room window is currently detached from the frame with the high winds. Worried it's going to be a safety issue, might possibly fall out at the time. Screen code negative at the time as well. Have currently called their property manager. They are refusing to do anything. We are going to contact them to see if we can maybe get to change their mind.
Thank you. Air management, hey, get them out of a ditch with your winch hooked up to the back of your rescue, please.
Maybe throwing out 4 or 5 more tankers. We'll see.
As received, one tanker just left here, headed your way, and we don't have any other in line here.
No problem.
As received, yeah, I believe we're coming right back to that site. The smoke conditions here are fairly light. They're kind of dropping right up over top of the machine.
The addition in the back, just a crawl space.
In the back. So if you can come back around to the front, we're going to have to work this area. As received,
what do you think the chances of me releasing 91 and 93 are? Because I've left the tankers lined up here.
Now we're going to tear down side 2, and we're going to pull it out away from the wall, and then you'll be able to spray afterwards.
Second line sign dispatch.
Unknown. Accountability, command. I'm going to need one person to head back with Squad 91 and head down to an address in the grounds on Stranhurst. I've just put a coffee order in, and if they can pick up the coffee, that'd be great. Yeah, have them come to the command post so I can give them some cash.